know, like that people are making like the equivalent of Kaizo hacks for Crash Bandicoot, where it's just a stage full of nitros and stuff. I don't think anyone's discovered a way to like rip like level models to create their own levels yet. Also, I've heard that will brick the game, so I've made save states. But let's find out what happens, shall we?
You brick the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's find
it'll
out.
crash and then you can't load it again.
There is a possibility, so let's give it a go.
That's probably true.
I would love to fight Drac, and it.
Well, I don't think.
Let me just put this in the viewfinder. I wonder if it's crashed. You know what? I just don't know. It's telling me that it might have.
I'm certain that it can be hacked, Ratchet 2497. I just don't know how. Like, it's not my like, I wasn't an engine programmer, so I don't know enough to do that. And even when even my programming, oh wow, yeah. I got a couple errors.
Yeah, no, it might be fine.
That's what happens when you try to load up a level that isn't on the disc.
Yes, I see that.
It just loads up a whole bunch of garbage.
Yeah, it looks fine. It's absolutely fine. Blackwater City! First things first. Up, down, left, right, square. Show me inside the level, please.
Oh, you can see where the hoverboard track is compared to the rest of the level, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just behind it, isn't it? I mean, it was in the PS4 version.
On Kalibo 3, you can fly down below the water plane and see that the course is there and stuff. Yeah, you can do a lot of things now.
Oh my god, it's so slow.
Let's see. Ringtail99 asked me what was Ratchet and Clank made with. It was all custom. The engine was custom built.
Yeah, it was all yours.
The programmers at Insomniac, yeah. Specifically for this game. Like, it was... so every game that they make, they take the engine from the last game, gut it, take all the unnecessary stuff out of it, and then use it for the next game, and then build on it, right? So it's all custom tech that was just made by people at Insomniac, and all the tools that we used were just whatever tools the tools programmers made for us. So most of them were custom. For some things we used Notepad, for some things we used Maya. Like, there was a bunch of different things that it was built on. So it's basically anything we could get.
If you stand directly below this here and use the taunter, you will get a very small amount of bolts from these boxes.
Yes, we know that.
If you like tape the button down and leave it for 20 hours, you'll have 1,000,000 bolts and you'll get the trophy. Happy days. Although you technically have to use the decoy glove to get there by glitching through the wall in the PS3 version, but the point stands. That's how you would do it if you wanted to.
But now you can just, fly Ratchet onto the track and drop him there.
Yeah, that's much more fun. Yeah, I'm just looking around so far, just looking through things.
Let's see what in this level.
Huh. I like that just outside of the track you've basically reused buildings, because this is a right angle building with a hole in it, which is basically the same one which connects the two parts for the two routes.
Oh yeah, they do that all the time. If a building has 4 sides and you only see one, you can use the other 3 elsewhere.
Yeah, I see how you've done that. I can even show you that building. It literally is this one right here. It's literally this building. Oh, these enemies don't have torsos. They're just legs right now. What?
Yes, because they're not spawned in.
Ah, huh. Cool.
Those enemies are made in 2 pieces, like the legs and the torso are 2 different enemies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've just had a terrible, terrible idea. Excuse me for a minute, but I need to try this. I've had literally the worst idea in the world. People will either love me for this, or hate me. There is no real in-between here.
Welcome to the
What are you going to do?
You'll see.
Well, I'll see 30 seconds after you do it.
Yes.
A platinum zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
one.
you didn't try to hologize your way through
Oh,
the
because I've got the cutscene.
Starlene
I've
conversation.
got the cutscene first, so I can't anyway. I couldn't do it yet anyway. Okay, is it still here? Is the glitch still here? That's what I need to know more than anything.
Oh, you know what level you'd really like to see probably is the one that was missing, the lightning level.
Oh,
with, where you
Tannis!
don't have Clank.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would,
That
actually.
level, that level at this point would have been barely done. So the levels later in
Really?
the game would be less. They would be way more buggy.
Oh, cool.
Blackwater City, Metropolis, Novalis, those were all done first. So those are going to be the most done on this version of the build.
Right, I see.
But Kalibo, what was the one with the lightning?
Altanis.
Ultanis, yeah, those were done last, like dead last, with Velden.
Interesting. The glitch for her isn't... The booby glitch isn't there yet.
Yeah, it hasn't been put in yet.
I was gonna see what's inside. Like, I want to literally know what is inside. Because why the hell not? Come on.
Jeez.
Yay, it's purple. We've discovered things. What's inside her face? Oh my god, we could do... The thing with Ratchet we can do with all the characters. Oh my god. The thing where you go in behind their heads. You could do every character. Wow. She looks amazing.
Everybody's head is hollow.
Beautiful. She does look stunning.
Let's see. Starlene didn't have a name in the original.
No, she didn't. I prefer the
assembly.
new one.
I love the name Starlene, so I'm going to call her Starlene forever.
I also think she
was,
looks way better in the new version, in the PS4
I like
version.
her new model too. Yeah.
Right, the holo guys. Magic happens. Well. Isn't this a treat? I'm here. And now I'm gonna just... Now I'm just gonna die, because... I can't really do anything. Whoa! Ho! Huh! Huh! Alright. You've intrigued me. You've gotten my interest, game. What was that? Oh! Oh, it's because this area is really low down. Yeah! Oh, this is cool! Oh my god, this is awesome! It's laggy, but it's so cool.
I'm still catching up, so I'm not exactly sure what you're doing.
It's pretty magnificent. Yeah, I'm looking at the underground.
Someone's suggesting that you enter the ship with the hologuise on. I think I remember what that does.
Oh, really? I don't think I've ever tried that, actually. I will try that in a second. I'm just looking at the underground because it's really cool. The, you know, the water segment. Is this the... Oh, this is where the gold bolt is. Isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Actually, I don't think the gold bolt's there. Or am I just making that up? No, the gold bolt isn't there yet. It hasn't been implemented. Interesting. Huh. Alright. Enter the ship with the hologuise, you say?
That's what they're suggesting. I remember it being broken. I think... let's see.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm still 30 seconds behind, so
I'm
a second.
I'm being watched by a robot. If I exit, what happens then? There we go. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets. Alright.
Alright, here it comes for us. Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
It doubles you.
Alright, well, which route shall I go first, left or right?
Left or right? What do you mean?
There are two routes on Blackwater. I'm going to explore both.
I mean you're gonna... Oh, so you were still in the ship when you asked that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
On my screen. I thought
Sorry.
you were asking which planet you were gonna go.
No, sorry. Sorry, which route? I'm going to complete the level. I'll do it legit. I could skip it all, but I want to know what's different, so... We shall find out.
This level probably not as much in this level as would be in later levels. Like
yeah, that's true.
Poketaru is probably going to be very similar, but there will be bugs.
Interesting.
Because we only did half of that level early.
Right.
The other half of the level got done later.
Fine, then...
But Altanis and that other one I mentioned, those will probably have lots of bugs.
Fine, I'll cheat it then.
This one will have bugs. It'll have great bugs in it, but, it won't have, all over the place, barely playable bugs.
Oh, actually, I got a comment on one of the videos recently saying, why are all the stuff like mountains in the background of the Ratchet PS4 Solid, instead of just, like, pass-throughable sprites?
Oh, someone asked me that. I think it's because they're instanced. So what happens is, when you instance something, you store one copy of it in memory and then just make copies of it instead of having, multiple copies for every place it is in the level, right? So it saves you a bunch of memory.
Right.
But it means that everything has to be identical about each one of those instances. So if one of them needs collision, all of them are going to have collision.
Right, I see. Okay.
The other thing is it could have, sometimes when people add collision, what they do is they duplicate the object with all of its polygons, and then they simplify it. So sometimes when if a level just gets put in, collision gets automatically generated for everything, and then it gets taken out and simplified as needed, and maybe they didn't need to simplify it that much in the levels that had the collision.
But sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand.
So those are the two reasons I could think of for that.
Fair enough.
I know how it works. You convince me to let you in. You snap a picture of the captain in his underpants. Then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million volts.
You've got it all wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 volts an hour.
Someone wants you to put the camera in Quark's trailer.
I will give that a go.
It's an empty cube, but feel free.
Well, I will do that then. Quark's not in his trailer. He is in one of the buildings, though. Is he? He's in the building?
Yeah, they do it. They have to do they need his character presence in the level to do the cutscene.
Right.
So he's wherever they do the cutscene is probably where his character is. But
You lied. There's some BDSM stuff in this trailer.
what?
There's just these rings and some chains on the trailer. It's just like texture issues, but it looks a bit like BDSM.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, so he is. Hey,
those
Quark.
If you fly through the wall, those are the things on the other side sticking through.
Okay. Oh my god, that face. Ah.
So there's like tanks on the back of the trailer sticking through. That's what the BDSM stuff was. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Quark.
Yeah.
Hi, Quark.
Just trying to see what his face looks like. Ah, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Ah. Magnificent. You look great, Quark.
If Quark had a BDSM lab, he'd have a crotchetizer in it. So
Yeah, and that giant drill thing. Oh wait, no, that is whatever that was called.
yeah, that was the full-on crotchetizer, not the pocket crotchetizer.
Yeah.
Captain Quark.
Yeah, you're
Someone was
right.
asking if
Yeah.
there were- Someone was asking if Alex was asking if there was levels that were cut or scrapped. Not in this game. They used all the levels they built in this game, but in
Ratchet.
let's see.
Great. Does that
I
mean
think
we
Ratchet
have
3
a
was the
now?
first Ratchet game where we actually cut a level that had work done on it.
And I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want...
I wonder where this set is in the level.
I've been keeping an eye
I
on
can't.
Because it's not inside.
Never seen
It's not
any
inside the
visitors
trailer,
from
right? So
Ron's
where do you
temple.
think this is?
You are a true hero.
I'm guessing inside the wall I was just in.
You mean...
Could be. It could also be floating out in space somewhere.
Oh, here, take this.
Interesting. I can't tell if that was from your mic or if that was from the game, because there's no music in these.
What happened?
There's no music in the cutscenes, so like I'm trying to listen to it. I heard a Spyro gem, very quiet. I wonder if that's a sound effect that they put in that you can't actually hear with music.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded concoction? Can you quickly can you quickly quit? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the
I
base.
like this cutscene.
Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor.
At some point they get to
for
Quark's
research.
crayon
Responsible for
drawings.
death or dismemberment, your results may vary.
And when Quark does crayon drawings, that's always the best.
Yeah, that's Ratchet 3.
Oh, is that when we started that?
Meet me at
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
Okay.
Captain.
Pretty sure that's the first time.
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Oh yeah, yeah. In this one, it was just the little clip art looking guys.
Mm. It's pretty great. To the ship! Oh my god. I can actually find out what's inside the taxi.
So someone's asking
It's
how many
nothing.
resources did we share with Naughty Dog? Do you? Okay, so when they were working on their first game, what was it called?
Jack and Daxter or Crash?
Disruptor.
Oh,
Insomniac's
that one, sorry.
first game. And Naughty Dog was working on Crash. They both worked together very close, like they had offices across from each other at Universal. But by the time Spyro, maybe 2, was made, I don't think they had offices close to each other anymore. In terms of what they did, how they worked together with this game, Naughty Dog wrote a renderer for Jack and Daxter. And the renderer is basically what takes all of the data that makes the level geometry and then makes it display fast enough to show in real time. So they had a really clever renderer. We took that from them, and then we rewrote it in C, which was the language we used to write this engine, and then we gave it back to them in C so that they could use it on Jack 2. And then we also gave them our occlusion system. I could show you how that works if you want, but basically there's a huge invisible 3D grid, and each box that you stand in knows about all the other boxes and whether or not you can see what's inside of them. And then so that way, if you're standing somewhere that can't see a box because it's behind a mountain, or can't see a building because it's behind another building, it won't draw those. So we gave them that system, which allowed them to make much bigger worlds for Jack 2 than for Jack 1.
You wouldn't think this is the shark, would you, from first glance?
From the inside? Yeah.
You'd think it is amoeboid or something, but no, that's the shark.
Shark-a-gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try Altanis.
I was so happy when I saw them in that tank on Metropolis in the remake.
Yes. Yes, that was cool. Where is it? Altanis.
People are mentioning how they love that Insomniac had the highly paid artists doing crayon drawings. Our artists loved doing those crayon drawings. Like that was hugely relaxing for them because they could sort of go nuts in a style that they hadn't been working in every day for 20 hours a day for the last 500 years, right? So they get a break. So they really like doing those things. That's eventually how we got the Groovatron, actually.
You said.
We pitched the Groovatron in Ratchet 1, 2, and 3, or at least Ratchet 2 and 3, and we couldn't do it because it was too much animation time, because every enemy in the game needs to have a dance. But after we did Resistance, the animators were so bored because we had to make everything look realistic, so the animations they were doing, like quarter turn to the left, quarter turn to the right, half turn to the left, half turn to the right, 3/4 turn to the, like they were just so bored that doing a bunch of dance animations just sounded like the best thing ever. So by the time we got to Ratchet Future, they were willing to do the extra work just to alleviate how boring that had been.
Well, we're here on Altanis, and I love this place.
Altanis!
Oh, the cheat codes are off, that's right. Up, down, left, right, square. Such an easy code, God bless.
And in terms of playing this level, there might actually be different things. You might not even be able to get all the way through it. I'm not sure.
Well, we will see.
But, yeah, you can check it out.
I'm just gonna...
Does anyone who's played this before know if there are any cool things in this level you should go look at?
I love that if I want to increase the bolts, I have to do it one at a time. It's not like a
Oh.
1,000 or anything.
Someone was asking me about the placeholder planets in the ship menu. What's the deal with those?
Let me check. Let me see. Let's see. So we got Robot Plant Z332 for Core 2, Gadgetron Test Facility, Drex Flagship. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even see that. Planet Buster Factory, Hoven, Joy Resort, Kogor Refinery, Auxon. That's not what it was called.
Yes. Yeah, that was its original name. All of these, they were the names that the designers came up with when we designed the maps, right? But the actual names came from the writers and the higher-ups. At the end of the game, they all decide on the actual names, and then everything gets replaced. That's the case for the weapons, usually, too. Although by this point, I think all the weapons had their names.
I may have accidentally left.
Well, I guess.
Accidentally left.
What?
How absurd.
Oh man,
Thank you.
I don't know.
How if you were only so diligent in doing
All
your
right, it's
own
catching
job.
up. I'm watching you fly away very slowly.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit.
Ultimate Supreme
This
Executive
time
Drex
must be
flagship.
Absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Yeah, the cutscenes in the early game will most likely be in. The ones in the late game will be placeholders like this, yeah.
That's great. I accidentally left the planet, not meaning to do that, and I'm so glad I did. I'm glad I did actually, because I want to check something. I want to see something about Nabalis. I want to know what's underneath me at the beginning of the level. And you'll never guess what. There's sky, lots of sky. There's a bush floating there. It's pretty great.
Oh, you wanted to fly around in Novalis for a bit?
I wasn't intending to, but I'm glad I
Oh.
did. I clicked R3 and it randomly sent me there. So
Go in the distance, like where, you know, like across the river where you can't usually go. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Go look at that.
you mean the building?
perspective
You
and
mean
stuff.
you mean the buildings that are on fire?
There's a whole bunch of buildings and landscape that you can't get to that's across the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a
and you
lovely
can see-
fire.
It's all like forced perspective and stuff. It looks kind of neat.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool. Huh.
Because we don't expect you to get there, so they just build it.
Well, they
to
were
the
wrong,
point
weren't
from the
they?
One angle you could see it.
Hey, look, there's some ships.
Yes, but we didn't expect that someday someone would find the beta version of the game and put it on the internet. Who knew?
Yeah, it's crazy. But we did it. Is the gold bolt still here? Or is it in a different place? What the hell are these things?
What things? Oh, the little
These?
planes?
No, these. These were not in the final version. I think they're like amoeboid nests. Whoa!
I haven't seen it yet. Let me see.
Whoa! These are cool.
Oh, those things?
They
Yeah,
were not in the
in the
final
final
game.
game?
I'm pretty sure they weren't. If they were, I've never seen them. No, this is a room you can get to? I don't recognize that at all.
I think this is. I think the water's just off, but I think this is a room you go to.
Yeah, I mean
They're just
It's-
hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's actually a room. It's a really hard room to get to though, because if you destroy a crate, then you actually can't get up there. It's like you have to have a very specific setup. It's a specific room.
Yeah, maybe those things hanging from the.
Oh, maybe not.
top,
Maybe there's
they
another way.
removed them.
Maybe there's another. I think there used to be a gold bolt in there, because there's not a gold bolt in this
Oh,
version.
it probably hasn't. It probably hasn't been placed yet.
So they haven't placed the gold bolt. I'm sure they weren't there. I'm sure they weren't.
The,
I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, they
That-
might have taken it out.
That's amazing.
Those things are pretty busy. They're huge, aren't they?
Amoeboids have hives. That's awesome. Why was that removed?
They're huge, man.
Hey, look, the mountains have nothing in them. Sweet.
You thought they were solid?
No, I'm just randomly hoping I'll find something in here. You never know.
Nothing's solid, man.
What do you know? Easter egg saying "I love John" or something.
Yeah. Could be. Could be.
What do you know?
Oh,
Actually,
there's,
more than I do. A lot more than I do. Hey, look, the sewer pipes. This is so cool.
Oh. See, being 30 seconds behind you, you'll find something, and then I'll comment it on it.
Yeah.
30 seconds later.
This is so immensely cool. Just exploring is just awesome.
Oh, someone's saying you should go to the gold gun room.
Oh, wait, where would that be actually? Good idea,
It's,
good shout, but where would it be?
Under the level, I think.
Right, I'm gonna have to do that with the, switch to normal, then switch to camera control. Okay, right. Character control.
Are we sure the gold bolt room is actually in the game?
That's
it might not have been invented yet.
That's a fair point. It might not be, but I do see a random building really far out with what is probably some gold weapons in there. Either that or there's just a random building down here. It's too small to actually house, but
Someone said it's under where you spawn.
huh, interesting. There is a building here. There's just nothing there.
Oh, okay. Just random lighthouse.
Yeah, I guess so. Under where you spawn. Oh, is it this building here? Is it this thing? This thing that looks like a camouflage dragon. No, that's the hive room. Never mind. It's under where you spawn. Is it now? Are you sure about that? Oh, is it that maybe? Nope, that's... No, Oh, this is cool! In my perspective, I've just got, like it's just sky and it's only, like, particle effects that are left. Huh.
Oh, yeah, because the whole level stopped drawing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that when that happens, it's because you've moved into a cube that knows it can't see any of the other cubes, so it stops drawing those.
Huh.
So that's what's happening. That's what's happening in the distance when you're looking at something that's behind a wall. It's not being drawn because, you're standing in a box where you can't see it. You actually can freeze. I think that this might only work on dev kits, but you used to be able to freeze the occlusion so you could see what things weren't being drawn. So like when you did it, everything would look normal, but then you could fly around the level and half of it would be missing.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Yeah, I'll go to the one on the Gemlik base instead. We're going to Altanis anyway, it's the one next to it, so... I will make a save state just in case that is randomly unacceptable. Unaccessible, I mean.
Yeah, it might not have been put in the build yet because the
I'm guessing
golden
so.
weapons were replay. Like, are skill points in here? Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure, actually.
It is time
Because a lot of that stuff comes in around beta, so that stuff might have just been going
your
in.
shiny new shuttle. Terrific idea.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
What?
You were to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those two miscreants.
You
on
should
the
try to
eye.
play.
Oh,
You should try to play Gemlik so you can see if anything's different.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Those two!
Oh, of course. There is just one problem.
They're standing in
Washed up for
space.
ground combat? True. That is why I will be loaning you my starfighter. You
Apparently Kalibo 3 doesn't work. Which is a shame.
settle then. You will acquire the starfighter once you get to the moon. Screw this up, and the endorsement deal is
Yeah,
off.
Kalibo 3,
But that would ruin me.
the second Velden, and there was one other one. They were the last 3 levels that were made. I think it might have been Hoven.
Oh, I love Hoven. That was depressing, but it wasn't in the game. Also, I love the fact that Quark's ship is just a grey bullet.
Oh yeah, it's a cylinder. Yep,
Yeah. It's pretty great.
untextured
Huh!
cylinder.
Is that a glitch, or...?
Well, you say that, but it's going to be 25 seconds before I see it. So what?
Oh, you wouldn't be able to see it. It's hearing it. It was playing the Novalis music.
Perhaps this space station
Oh,
will
interesting.
supply the ship we need.
go check it out.
Yeah, it's playing Nivalis. I think it's because the music in Nivalis was glitched when I got here. I'm going to quickly leave and go to a different planet so I can fix that, because I'm going to assume that's not supposed to happen. Let me go to Blackwater City again and then back that way. Because, yeah, that's not supposed to happen, I don't think. I also like the music of the space station, Altanis Orbit, so I'd like to hear it, please. Thank you, game. Alright, let's try that again. The music in Nivalis was glitched before I went there, so that's probably why.
Someone says if you remove the O2 mask on Orxon, you become Clank again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forgot. Planets are only open if you have the debug menu on. My bad. Let's put on the debug menu. Down we go. Right, back to Altanis Orbit. Oh, theoretically.
The O2 mask is so weird looking.
Wait, what happens? I don't have the O2 mask. What happens if I do it here at the space station? Do I just die? No, it worked. I don't know. I technically don't have the O2 mask, so. Yeah.
That's on your face.
Yeah. Okay. An O2 mask, but I'm pretty sure I don't have one.
Did you unlock it when you unlocked all the weapons?
There we go. Did I take it off? No, I took off the mask. I took it off. Yeah. So Nivalis music just plays here at the base. So I guess the music hadn't been implemented or finished. One of the two.
Yeah.
That
Probably both.
That is mildly disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, because I love this music. It's one of my favorites. Oh well, it's all good. So let's see what's different. If it's early enough not to have this music finished, then there must be some crucial differences.
Oh, there will be. This is still pretty early for a level.
These enemies are different colors.
That's probably true.
They're more brown in the final version. Huh.
Let me see. I haven't seen them yet.
Huh. That's actually
Which enemies are these?
the first ones I encounter. The purple ones. I remember them. Yeah, I quite like them as purple pinkish. Actually, they're quite nice.
Oh yeah, this was their original color.
Yeah, I quite like that. That's really cool.
Pink and purple were not allowed Ratchet colors for the most part. Courtney Gears was the only time we were allowed to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, because when you make a game, there's usually a style guide, like an art guide.
Right.
And, it involves sort of what colors you use when, and like what you need to do to make something look right in the art style. And part of it was that most effects, most enemies, most weapons are going to be like red, blue, green effects. Like that was just something that it was. And so we were very rarely able to get away with pink and purple, which is why Tony tried to do it always. But he got away with it with Nefarious, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Because he had purple, red, and black, right?
Yeah, and it looked awesome, so...
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Speaking of, hey Awesome, how you doing? Alright, let's see, what do we got? Got puzzles... Nope. Yep, there we go. Easy enough. Yeah, let's see. What other differences are there going to be here? I must find them all. I must know.
What's the last level available in this build that doesn't crash the game?
I think Altanis.
Altanis? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, also, the thing with Altanis was, you've heard us talk about Roberto before, right?
Yes.
The guy who did the camera, and he'd always, whenever we found bugs, he'd find some reason why the bug wasn't his bug, and then he'd claim we never found any bugs of his.
Okay.
So Altanis was his level, and the way Roberto liked to work was so most people, when they were working, they would check in their changes, whenever they finished a major thing, so that, when people would download the game and play it, they would see those changes, right? The main problem is that's a little bit dangerous, because if you do something and it's not fixed and somebody sees it and assumes it's finished, you may have to redo it from scratch.
Right.
So Roberto liked to never check in his level and just keep it completely empty until the last second, and then check everything in. Because
Right.
he didn't want anyone coming and telling him anything. Which means that it's likely that there's a ton of stuff missing from Altanis, because Roberto may not have dropped it in yet.
I see.
There's a chance that it might all be there, and there's a chance that it might not be there. And yeah, it's a huge shoot up with that level, so who knows.
Well, we'll soon find out. By the way, I don't know how long I can keep streaming, because I'm probably going to have dinner in like half an hour to an hour or so, I'll probably do this level in a bit of Altanis, and I might stream more tomorrow, but yeah, this stream won't be on too much longer. But I have immensely enjoyed this. It's been awesome, and it's been great that you were able to join for some of it.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter, and I needed to come over, so it was fun.
Oh, interesting. The this phallic arrangement of of VATS was not there in the original.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. There's no way that's an accident. There's no fucking way. That's really funny.
Still haven't seen it.
You will soon.
Oh, God.
That.
Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah, there
Maybe a little.
is literally no way. But that's not.
I'll bet you that was removed for the reason you think it was.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, this is going on YouTube, don't you worry. I'm probably going to upload it in parts, like half an hour each one or so. And yeah, I don't know when it will be uploaded, but yeah, I will do that. But that
definitely
is.
spend some time and play with the menu, because I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
And
we'll
then there
yeah, we'll
are
have to do that.
multiple pages.
Wait, so there's more than you can see.
Yeah.
How do you get to the next page?
I forget. Just try mashing the controller, and it'll take you.
Doesn't seem to be any specific button.
Nothing's doing it. Not even the D-pad.
No, it doesn't seem to.
I might be wrong. Maybe that's just Ratchet 2 and 3.
It does say 1-5 at the top though.
Oh, that's I5.
Oh, okay.
The
I see.
original. So that's Insomniac's game number 5.
Oh, okay, I see.
That was the code name. So when we talk about I5, we usually talk about Girl with a Stick.
Yes.
Because that was supposed to be Insomniac's 5th game.
I thought that was
But when
Fongoid
it
with a
didn't come
stick.
out, yeah, in that Ratchet universe it was, but in
Yes.
this one,
I see.
no, that was supposed to be I5, but then they made this one with the engine that they had finished, that they had stopped working on I5 with. So this is still the I5 engine,
Right,
which is
I
why
see.
it says I5 upside. And the next one was I6, I7, then I8 was Resistance,
Ah, okay.
which is why some of the screenshots say I8 on it still.
Huh, alright, I see.
Yeah, it's what they use when they don't want to talk about the name of the project.
I see.
Like if you're calling in beta testers and you don't want people to know what the game is, you call it some code name.
Well, I've been informed that I have 5 minutes before dinner. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to do a sneaky little look around, and then I'm going to activate Quark and see if I can find the gold bolts. Because I don't want to leave the stream with nothing. That'd be
Time to hurry,
disappointing.
man.
Yeah, I've got 5 minutes. Let's go. Gotta hurry up. Look inside an asteroid. Nothing there. Beautiful. Move on. Next section. Okay, actually, like, real legit. Are the gold bolts here?
Someone asked if there were any builds of Girl with a Stick. I mean, there were. I don't know if they still exist though. I've never seen one.
Oh, hello, gold bolts. They're gold weapons. They're totally still here.
Oh, good, you found it.
Sweet. Oh, the floor is not. The floor's gone. Yes. But yeah, they're there. That's cool.
Someone asked if there were any builds of Ratchet 2 and 3.
Oh, actually, I think.
Sorry, Ratchet 2. Yes, there is a beta build of Ratchet.
Oh,
2
they're
somewhere
actually
floating out
cheaper.
there.
They're all 10,000. That's not the case in the final version.
Oh yeah, those hadn't been tuned yet. Yeah.
Thank you. I got followed by someone called Teal Licked the Magic Stick. Thank you very much.
Wow.
I love people who make fake accounts. It's great. I will redo this level. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. I will, in fact, go over here so I'm safe. And I will... Oh, that was awesome! I went into the helipack, went into the camera control, went out of it, and I still had the momentum of the helipack.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hello, Captain Ratchet.
Oh yes, of course you would. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a save state so I can redo this planet tomorrow.
Hero.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to see if the if this is any different, because it might be, or it might not. Yeah, the it totally is. The health bar's different. The health bar's different. It's actually easier to tell that you're doing damage. It's kind of cool. And my health bar's different. So is the minimap. Huh, it's all different. It looks really cool.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Huh.
Probably easier too.
Maybe. It's a shame Drek isn't there. Didn't you say that Drek was Didn't you say Drek was harder originally?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have loved to
Yeah,
have
he
tried
was.
that.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but I guess he wasn't in this build. Maybe a gold build or a pre-gold build will surface someday.
Yeah, maybe.
You son of a... Hey, what was this one?
Yeah, I feel like this boss is harder.
Little...
It's harder to dodge the mines. I think I'm gonna die here. I get that feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Let's have some fun.
Totally gonna die.
Is it harder?
It feels harder.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tonight's event will be
But-
broadcast at 7 on channel 4073.
Well, it probably also doesn't have any of the difficulty tuning in it.
Maybe. But I
That stuff
think
gets put in late.
I think that's where I'm gonna have to end it. So thank you for watching, everyone. I will probably stream more of this tomorrow. Either that or at least at the very least during the week. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This will be put on YouTube if you missed it. So I don't know when it'll be up. Just sometime. And yeah, I will videos. Actually, there's already a video up now. The next Ratchet Clank video with Mike is up now.
Oh yay! More
So-
me.
Yeah, so if you like Mike, which obviously you do, why wouldn't you? You know, go check it out. So
Thanks for having me, Teal. It was cool.
So-
have fun with dinner.
yeah, thank you for joining. It's been amazing as always. And take care, everyone. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, let's host Super. Since yeah, I don't know what Super's playing. If you're are you playing Super? Are you playing Kingdom Hearts Level 1? Because yeah, yeah, I'll host you, Super. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and yeah, it's been fun. See ya.
Bye. Later, Teal.